Hello, everybody. Hope you were jamming in the chat. I saw that Rachel was loving the tunes and was dancing. That's awesome. Yeah, that was a good song. I think that was one of my best songs yet, actually. I don't know. Let me know in the chat. But it's fun to find new music to jam out to for the intro. Thanks for sticking through the 5 minutes, and welcome if you are new to my channel. My name is Tim. I'm an online teacher with several companies, and I do a weekly show. Now it's at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we talk about online ESL teaching, online teaching in general, and just getting together and hanging out and learning together. So this week, I'm really excited because I'm going to be talking about building a teaching business in 2021 for free. I'm so excited about GrooveFunnels or Groove. They go by different names, and show you some behind the scenes and give you some really great tips and tricks for getting started when creating your business. So I see Ben in the chat. Hello, Ben. Good to have you. You're multitasking right now because we were just in a Zoom call about something else. Good to see you, Rachel and Kelly and Claire as well. Hey, Claire, I owe you an email. I almost sent it before this, but I didn't get around to it. Good to have you. What is Robert Salo? Don't know what that is. Is that a location or a person? Gwen is here. Hey, Gwen from sunny Virginia. Good to have you. And Kelly is here as well. As always, thanks for being here, Kelly. Mark is here from Miami. Awesome. Michelle, Les Ryan, good to have you here as well. Yeah, I'm excited about the topic. Gretchen's here from Mexico. Wow, an international crowd and a full house. So let's get right into it. If you are watching the replay, you will still be able to comment on the video if you've got a question or something. But if you're here right now, look over to the right. You'll see a live chat box. We are live, so you can say hello. If you're on Facebook, you will need to authorize Facebook to let your name be shown. So please do that. Would love to be able to say hello to whoever you are. If you're watching on Facebook, I'm streaming to Facebook and to YouTube. And our favorite online teaching cat is here to say hello, likes to make her presence known. I'm going to be kind of doing a little bit of a share screen here with my presentation, and then we're going to be popping into some behind the scenes. So let's get right into it. I'm going to be talking about Groove for teachers, but what I'm really talking about is building a teacher business and giving you some foundations and a platform, a tool, a resource, a piece of software that is going to blow your mind if you have ever wanted to create a business, create an audience, create an offering, offer a product, a course, sell something. This does it all, and I am all in with Groove right now and really, really loving it. So I'm excited to share the content with you. I'm not going to be able to see the chat while I pop over here, but that's okay. I will pop back every once in a while. So here's what I'm going to cover. I'm going to keep it to 30 minutes. And if you've got any questions, type them in the chat and I will definitely answer them for you. So we're going to talk about what is Groove. We're going to talk about what you get with Groove, what it's all about. We're going to talk about Groove for teachers, so how you can kind of apply this to your situation as an online teacher. And we're going to do a live demo. So do stick around to the end. As I said, I'm going to keep it to 30 minutes so you don't have to hear me talk for too long, but hopefully the content that I provide is valuable. So what is Groove? Essentially, GrooveFunnels, they've rebranded to Groove, is an all-in-one tool that allows users, you and me, anybody who wants to build something bigger for themselves, to build sales funnels, landing pages, websites to sell products online. It is essentially a suite of digital marketing tools designed to help you to run a successful online business. So if you have been in the building a business world, or you have created a website, or you have created an email list, or you've maybe created a way on your website for people to purchase something, or you've ever had an e-commerce store, or you've ever done a webinar, or sold a course, or hosted video somewhere, essentially all of these apps allow you to do specific things. So you can see on here that StreamYard is what I'm using right now to stream. ClickFunnels is kind of the well-known, reputable funnel builder out there. ActiveCampaign is like MailChimp and ConvertKit, which is where you can build your email list. Shopify, ECommerce, Calendly, where you schedule things. Provely is that little proof thing sometimes you'll see on sales pages where it shows that someone bought something. That's like a little widget that you can add on. GoToWebinar or EverWebinar to run your webinars. And the list goes on and on and on. And all of these things cost a monthly fee. And many times you've got to duct tape a lot of these things together to make it work. I will talk a little bit about my specific situation as we get into what you actually get with Groove for free. So you get a website builder. Now, I didn't have that on the diagram here, but it is also, and probably one of the main functions of Groove right now is a page builder and a website builder. So you get all of that with your free account. What can you do with a website builder? Essentially, you can build unlimited websites with Groove. There are tons and tons of templates and drag and drop features and all kinds of things that allow you to make really beautiful websites. When I do the live demo, you're going to be blown away with how awesome they look. You can use your own custom domain. So if you have, some of you might be in my website in a weekend course, which is a low price course that kind of introduces you to WordPress and Bluehost. I still host my website on Bluehost, and I'll tell you why in a minute. But that that course is geared towards building on WordPress. But if you're in the course, I'm going to be giving you a free module coming up in the next week on how to do this with Groove if this is an option that you're looking for. You can also transfer your current domain. So if you've purchased a domain, you know, like www.yourawesomewebsite.com, you can bring that over to Groove as well. No problems there at all. And you can eliminate that annual monthly fee with a hosting site. Because when you build a website, it has to be hosted somewhere. It's kind of like your rental space in a supermarket. You've got to pay for that rental online. So it is also a page and funnel builder. So we will look at the difference between pages that have a specific purpose and websites that have a specific purpose. And they are different. When you land on a funnel builder page, there's a very specific intention with that page. You as the customer are supposed to be taken down a particular journey to be able to buy something and learn what that person is offering. We have beautiful landing pages. I shouldn't say we, but anyway, Groove has beautiful landing pages that really convert, and they have been in the funnel building business for years. The CEO, Mike Filsame, he was the co-founder of Kartra and EverWebinar as well, I believe. He had a no-compete clause for 2 years, and so built Groove with his team last year. You can turn your pages into funnels to sell and create a customer journey. Okay, it is also a list builder. So if you're familiar with building a list like on MailChimp or on ConvertKit, or building an audience through an email list and using that for marketing strategies, you can now do that all through Groove. I say now because GrooveMail had to be taken down temporarily. Groove is still in beta, meaning that there are bugs and there are things that are happening behind the scenes that are kind of out of our control, and we kind of have to roll with that. And but they are, improving every day, and GrooveMail is supposed to come back next month. When it does, I'm excited to take my $49.99 per month fee that I pay over at ConvertKit to build my email list, and I'm so excited to bring it onto Groove, the all-in-one platform where I will never have to pay a monthly fee again. So your email list can also create automations, it can send broadcasts, and it can build segments to your list. If you don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry. Essentially, you can create email sequences within your email list. You can segment your email. Like, let's say you had a business about yoga. You could have a part of your list that is only subscribed to the yoga content. If you had an online teaching content part of your email list, then you could also have subscribers specifically on the email list, the email marketing side of it. You can also sell physical products. So e-commerce, hello, Teachers Pay Teacher Store, Etsy, all those things. You can, a lot of teacher sellers are also selling on their websites. You've got to buy plugins. You've got to, pay for the e-commerce store to be able to fulfill those products. No longer with Groove, you can really sell as many physical products as you want. So, there are different types of e-commerce. When I say e-commerce, I'm talking about using services like Printify to be able to do print on demand, like, those, if you buy a t-shirt with a particular logo on it or something, that's probably coming from a print on demand company. Or you can also do drop shipping as well. So you don't ever have to hold the actual product in your location. You can also sell digital products. So this is what I'm into, creating digital courses or memberships on GrooveMember. You can sell digital downloads and lots of other types of products. And they fulfill it all within Groove. So you use GrooveSell to collect the payments and to be able to have it all happen within Groove without ever having to, duct tape something else together to make it work. Okay. So let's see, I've got a couple of Gwen here. Hey, Gwen, thank you so much. Plug for the website in the weekend. Just finished the first day, found it very helpful. I'm a 50-something, not techie type. It was useful for me. Good. So there are some revamps and retweaks that I am making to that. But as a member of Website in the Weekend, you will get all of the updates for life. All right. Plus, so much more. I've never done a webinar, but if I wanted to, which I will one day, I'm going to have to use EverWebinar to link up with my Kajabi account to be able to offer the webinar, but not with Groove. With GrooveWebinar, you're going to be able to do webinars right inside the platform. Streaming. I'm right now streaming with StreamYard because GrooveStream is not available. But when it becomes available, I don't have to pay the $20 a month to StreamYard for the branding that I have on this channel or on this stream. I'm going to be able to do that inside of Groove, which is incredible. Groove Calendar, I'm not going to have to pay for Calendly anymore to be able to schedule people that want to make an appointment with me. Or let's use teaching as an example for students who want to book your classes. You don't have to duct tape it with Google Calendar. You can do it right within Groove. They've also got Groove Desk. I mean, if you're kind of an entrepreneur that has been building a business for a while, maybe you have a help desk and you're using a help desk software to fulfill that and to be able to provide support to your customers. You're not going to have to do that anymore. Groove Desk is going to offer that for you. And there's so much more coming. So essentially, this is kind of what it looks like in a little grid here. It is a whole bunch of different apps that you would normally have to tie together separately, all in one platform called Groove. So we've got GrooveFunnels, Groove Pages, GrooveSell, Groove Affiliate, Groove Cart. Groove Cart would be your e-commerce. Groove Affiliate is if you want to offer affiliates to your products, or if you want to be an affiliate for someone else's product. They have a whole marketplace where you can promote yourself. Groove Mail, as I said, excited for that to come back. Groove Webinar, GrooveMember is where you have your course listed. So I have one active course at the moment called Website in the Weekend, and I have it on Groove, and I am making money from it right now. So I can show you exactly how that works. GrooveVideo is where you can host video, like Vimeo, if anyone's familiar with that. You don't have to host your videos on another platform. Groove allows you to do that within GrooveVideo. I'm so excited to show you what it looks like behind the scenes. And then Groove Blog is your blog. So, we have a blog with our branded website to be able to drive traffic, to drive that search engine optimized SEO traffic to our website. And so you can blog, and it's a beautiful looking blog as well. All right, essentially, now, I want to be very clear here for a second. I am not selling Groove to you. I'm just showing you what it looks like and what convinced me to jump in, okay? So let's go back over here. Look at the list on the left. This is essentially what at the very high end, big time entrepreneurs and folks with online businesses potentially could be spending per year. Now, that number is really, really large. I will show you a specific example with me. So this is my example. I have Kajabi. It's $199 per month. That's where I was hosting my course. That would be $2,400 a year. ConvertKit for me at the size of my email list is $49 a month. So that's $600 a year. Website hosting, $100 a year. StreamYard, you don't have to pay for StreamYard, but I do. That would be $240 a year. And anything else that I add on is going to cost. We'll talk about the difference between the free and the lifetime in a few minutes, but essentially they have an offer right now for $13.97 to get in at the ground level and grow with Groove, to be able to start your business with Groove. The free version allows you to create free websites. You are limited to a particular number. You are allowed to create funnels. You are allowed to sell products with the free account. You are allowed to sell courses, anything. I jumped into the lifetime because it's obvious that this is going to be an incredible platform when it's out of beta. But as I said, it is still in beta. And so, that's why you're able to get the lifetime version. Trust me, it took me a long time actually to think about, I hate spending money. But when I did the calculations just with Kajabi alone to host my courses, it was a no-brainer because that over 12 months is going to cost me $2,400 in a year, which is double what the Groove lifetime price is one time. And if I'm not selling courses actively, or if I'm not launching and I'm not making any income from courses, then why would I want to spend $149 or $199 per month on a course hosting platform, let alone all the other things that I've got to use to duct tape it all together. All right. So do we have any questions as I move into what it can look like for teachers? Okay, let's have a look here. So thank you, Mindy, for your kind words about my course. Appreciate that. Teacher Mar says, my husband has a mapping course already done. I'm excited to see that this could suit him. Yeah, so stick around. I'm going to actually jump in and show you exactly what it looks like and how easy it is. Yeah, Mindy says Kajabi's a fortune. Yeah, cool, Casey. Yeah, so actually Casey's channel, Entrepreneur Life with Casey and Tamara, has lots of videos, you know, that go more in depth than what we're going to go into right now. But go check them out for other content. Casey was the one that told me about Groove, and yeah, it's been an exciting journey. All right, let me just take off this so you can see everything a little bit clearer. Ben says, would you mind sharing the web address for Groove? So please go to, if you are interested in the free account, you can go to onlineteacherdude.com/Groove. This will give you the free account. I've also got this linked in the description of this video. And if you end up going with the lifetime access, if you do go through my link and pay for the access to the lifetime, I would be happy to jump on a call with you and do like a little support or question and answer, and help you with whatever business you're trying to build, and kind of steer you into the direction, because it is a little bit confusing if you're just starting out, but once you kind of get how it all works, it's really, really awesome, actually. Okay, I am going to just leave you for 30 seconds while I get my computer cord. All right, are you still there? Let's pop back over to my presentation. Sorry, guys. This is hashtag real life, right? Forgetting to put in the technology or the cords and things like that. So, okay, let's pop back over to what it looks like and what it could look like for teachers. Okay, how can Groove help teachers? So I want you to kind of just put on your dreaming hat right now, and I want you to think big. I don't want you to think small. I want you to think about what you've dreamed for yourself. If you're an online teacher with VIP Kid, or you're teaching on OutSchool, or you're teaching on, whatever it is, if you're an online teacher, if you're tutoring independently, I want you to think big and really put on the dream hat right now and think about what is possible for you if you could have a platform like this that really helped you grow and start your business, okay? So let's just start thinking of some ideas here. I'm talking about a referral business first off. If you want to refer for companies, which is a big part of the business that I've built, then this is possible for you. And I'm going to show you with landing pages how you can do that. If you want to do affiliate marketing, I have never seen a better place that promotes affiliate marketing than Groove. Yeah, stick around to the end. I'll show you the marketplace for affiliates. It's amazing. If you want to teach or tutor independently, I can see huge potential for being able to link scheduling with courses, with video lessons, and with a platform to teach on. I can see nothing better than Groove, because it is going to offer you everything you need. It doesn't have a classroom type situation like Zoom, for example, but that's easy to use. But it does offer email marketing, building an audience, growing an audience, attracting people to your offer. And so there's a lot of exciting things that can happen inside as you start to think outside the box. Think about selling a physical product. Think about t-shirts, apparel. Maybe you sell physical props and rewards for online teachers. All of this is possible with GrooveCart, especially for Etsy and Teachers Pay Teacher store owners. If you want to bring this also as a side part to that platform, obviously those are excellent platforms to sell on because they've got the audience. But if you also want to have a branded website where you can sell things, then this is going to be amazing. Digital products like courses, memberships, video lessons, whatever, let's say you were creating lessons that you wanted to sell as a course to help students with English or with whatever it is. You could build that within GrooveMember. A branded website, creating a teacher blog. A great place to start is by just writing content, right? Creating content online through a blog. Groove Blog allows you to do that. And grow an audience with GrooveMail. All right. So I'm going to talk about, did I miss something here? Yeah, so when building a business, and I'm talking about specifically a teacher business, there's really 3 components that you want to have in place from the beginning. You want to have a website and a blog. You want to have that website be sort of your home base where everything lives. And I like to call it your branded site, because it's oftentimes full of other things besides maybe what you're actually offering. You might have a blog, you might have a contact page, you might have a resources page, you might have specific pages for specific things. You might have lots of different things. If it's yourname.com, maybe you've got several different businesses. You can put it all onto a branded website that is able to send people out to different sales funnels. You definitely want to have an email list. Even if you're just in the very early stages of beginning this type of journey, you want to be building an audience. And social media is great, but none of us own any of our social media platforms. And maybe you've heard of or experienced yourself losing social media. I lost my Facebook profile of 14 years last February because of something I did in comments where I was sharing a link to something and it got reported and my Facebook profile was gone forever. My Facebook business page, gone forever along with that. So that was pretty awful because I wouldn't say 90%, but a large percentage of what I was doing was on Facebook because of the Facebook groups that I owned and the Facebook page and all that kind of stuff. So Instagram as well, you can get your Instagram account locked, but you will never lose your email list. And if you can get folks to come from social media and land on your email list through a freebie, a download, a value that you provide for free, then you're golden because you're going to be able to scale that and build it. And that is something that no one can ever take away from you. And then third, you need to have something to sell. You need to have a product, a service, a program, something that you're wanting to, a business doesn't survive without any money. So you need to have some kind of a sales funnel in place. All right, a website is your brand. Let's actually just, while we're on this page, I'm going to pop over, sorry guys. Let's go minimize that. Okay, so this is, let me see if I can do something here. So let's just go to my website, shameless plug. This is basically a branded website where I'm telling you who I am, and there's all kinds of things you can do on here. You can download some freebie things, you can get a TESOL certificate, you can see some reviews about me, you can watch my YouTube videos, you can go to blog posts, you can join a Facebook group, blah, 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 all that kind of stuff. You can go up here, you can look at companies. So this is a website, right? This is a homepage website that has lots of different things. It is kind of set up kind of for browsing, although I want it to be a little bit more focused into a specific customer journey. But anyway, it's a branded website. Whereas this is the start of a funnel, potentially. Right now, it's just a sales page, but this is my sales page for website in a weekend. My website onlineteacherdo.com/website. So I have one specific purpose with this. I don't want them to read a blog post. I don't want them to contact. I don't want them to fill in a form or anything. I want them to purchase this course. So the site, the page is not a website. It is a landing page. There is only one thing that you can do on here, and that is to put in the digits, right? And of course, I have some other content on here to help convince you that I'm going to help you to build a website, but there's nothing else you can do on here. I don't have a navigation bar. I don't have, Instagram at the bottom or social media. No, there is only one purpose to being on this page. It comes from my website and I send them here to the landing page. Okay, I hope that makes sense and see the difference between a landing page that can be the start of a sales funnel versus a website that is kind of set up more to like be an all about you type of situation where you're sharing all about yourself. Patricia asks, is it a reasonable price and can we house videos on it? Yes. So I will show you, definitely. All right, let's pop back over to my presentation because I'm excited to get to the end of this where I show you the behind the scenes, and we're running a bit out of time. So place where you can generate SEO through a blog for your website, place for people to find you. Your email list, the strongest digital marketing strategy that there is your email list. You own it, nobody else does. Helps drive traffic to your offerings. It's how you take your students or customers down a journey. You don't meet someone for the first time and sell them a $200 course. You establish, know, like, and trust. They get to know you, you add value, you add tons and tons of value, you educate, you inspire them, and then they might say, hey, okay, you've got this, I'm interested in that, that's gonna help me solve this particular problem, or I'm gonna be able to learn this from you. So start by offering something valuable. And a sales funnel. What do people do when they visit your site? Ask yourself that question. A sales funnel takes customers down a journey of your offering. So once they go to the sales page, maybe they get something for free, and then a week later, I send them to my sales page where they can say, oh, wow, like Tim was able to teach me all about this, and he's going to be going into that and so much more in the course. That's a funnel, right? It's a way to create interest in your products, lessons, courses, memberships, and all that kind of stuff. Okay, are you ready? Let's go into Groove and let's see what it looks like. All right, am I still sharing screen? I did this once and forgot to share screen, so hopefully I still am. Yes. Okay. Yes, Patricia, that is $13.97 for life. Okay, very important. This is for life. Groove has promised that we will never pay another dollar, another monthly fee ever again. That's why this offer is so incredible, because it really is a lifetime offer. So I got rid of Kajabi as soon as I got on with Groove, because why am I going to pay $149 or $199 a month for hosting a course on Kajabi when I can pay $13.97, be done with it, never have to pay another dollar. Now, with the lifetime version, like I think they have like a terabyte limit of video storage, which none of us would ever reach. But there are, and I think we're allowed 100,000 email subscribers. Heck, if you've got 100,000 email subscribers, you can afford a little bit of an upgrade. But as far as what any of us are going to be doing or whatever you're creating, the lifetime version that's it. It's one flat fee for life, and it is going up to $14.97 soon. Like I think it already went up, but I did check the upgrade page and it's $13.97. Then it's going to go up to, I believe, $19.97, $24.97. I think it's going to be in beta for the rest of this year. But as I said, what is in beta and what is currently running and is workable even with the free account. So you don't even need to upgrade to start building whatever you want to build. All right. And again, if you are wanting to check it out, go ahead and use this link, and I will provide free support for you to get going and to answer any questions that you have. All right, this is what it looks like. Okay, guys, so let's look at the apps here. So at the top, you can see it's all these things all in one. You've got Groove Pages, GrooveSell, GrooveMail, GrooveMember, GrooveVideo, GrooveBlog, GrooveCart, Groove Support Test. That is what is available right now. Okay, if you go into the left here and look under apps, this is what's coming in the future. And guys, I would direct you to Mike Filsame's webinar that he did last week. If you want the link to it, I'll try to find it, to watch his webinar. I'll put it in the video description, to watch his webinar and to check out the future of Groove and what's coming in the next few months. So Groove Webinar is coming, Groove Desk, Groove Calendar, Groove Survey. All right, let's go into Groove Pages, because this is what everyone wants to start with, a website. Okay. So here is how easy it is. I'm going to go to New Site. I'm going to look for a pre-made template. So look at these. They've got funnels that are pre-made. They've got completed sites already that are pre-made. Look at the, let me see if I can find one that's good. I mean, just simple, okay, a branding agency. Well, let's actually use this one. So I'm going to call it Demo Site, Features, Start Building. So there we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, I have created my website. Now, I did use a template. I can do it from the ground up if I wanted to, and all these things are editable. If you go over here to blocks, so you can add, all kinds of blocks. Like let's say you didn't like the top part here, but you liked this woman with the form because you had a free opt-in. You can just drag this in here like that, and there it goes. You can customize your header at the top. I mean, it is really amazing. It does take a little bit of work to figure how it all kind of works, but once you roll with it, it's pretty straightforward. So if you wanted specific blocks, I've got all of them. Like let's say you want a contact form. So you've got all kinds of different forms to choose from. It is drag and drop everyone. Content, all kinds of different, if you wanted to put in like photos and videos, like in sort of a text format, you can do that. Just takes a couple of seconds to pop in there. So this is your website builder. Resources, look at that. So if you liked, this kind of checklist type of thing here, I'm obviously making a mess of this site because I'm not actually building a website, but this is what it can. So here you go. And then you can just go into here, and I don't know, like live yoga classes, whatever your offering is, and you can specify what it is. And then if you want to edit that specific one, the editing panel pops up over here. let's talk about publishing for a second. So you can add your own domain in here. This is where you would maybe bring a domain that you've already bought from somewhere else, bring it over to Groove to host, or you could actually get the domain right within Groove as well. I haven't done that part, but that is something that you can do. Now, let's talk about building a funnel. So I want to go back over to here and go into Groove Pages again, GrooveFunnels, and I'll show you what I'm doing with this one. So I've just used templates because I haven't made the sales page yet, but sneak peek, I have an introductory course coming out on getting into online ESL teaching. And yeah, this is what it looks like. So here is a funnel. I have a free course sales page, okay? So it's going to look like this. I have not fixed it up yet. Then I'm gonna have a coaching upsell page. I'm gonna have a thank you page for an order bump, an upsell, and for the free course. So depending on what people choose to get, each part of that will direct them to a thank you page. Now, once they've got the free course or they've purchased an order bump or an upsell, they'll get put into an email sequence, which I can then say, hey, you didn't get this. Here's the value of it. Would you be interested? You can connect right now because Groove Mail is not available. You can connect things like MailChimp, and I suggest MailChimp because it's free and it's integrated with Groove right now. So you can use MailChimp to connect with your offerings, so that if someone abandons cart or whatever, then you can send them emails. Now, when let's say they purchase something, okay? So let's say they go to this coaching program here, and this is just a template. But if they purchase something, Groove fulfills everything within GrooveSell. So you just link your payment gateways and away you go. So they can click the plan and they can put in their credit card right away into that. So this is what a funnel looks like, all right? For example, if you go into my my actual website in a weekend, sales page here, so open up the editor. This is not a funnel, this is just my sales page. I've got nothing else right now to offer with this. It's just, here's the course. So you can see on here my checkout. You just customize this in GrooveSell, and this is the payment gateway, and you can edit it the way you like, and as long as your bank is attached to it, then away you go. But this is the builder, so this is exactly what it looks like. Okay, who is excited about this? Let me know in the chat if there's anybody that is excited about this. Can you explain text format? Does it work like HTML? Yes, so you can, good question, Robert, you can add your own custom code. Like I didn't show you that part in the builder, but you can drag, instead of dragging in a photo or a content box, you can drag in a custom HTML, what would you call it? HTML code box, and just input the code. So if you've got like a code for a video and it embeds, then you can do that. Yeah, there are some, you can do custom CSS as well, I believe. Okay, awesome. Got some yeses and some wow, very cool. All right, so that is funnels and pages. Let's just take a look at, so GrooveSell is where you sell everything, right? So where you're selling your digital products and things like that. It's very easy to set up. You just go into, so let's say, I'll show you the example of my digital course just so it kind of puts some context into it. I'm so sorry, guys, I'm going over time, but as you can tell, I'm excited. And this is taking a little while, so let's pop back over here. Maybe it's going to come up. I do find GrooveSell, I don't know if it's, I'm doing too much on the screen at the same time, but it is taking a little bit long. Okay, here we go. All right, so this is where you would see your profits for the day. This is just set to today, but if I go into product funnels here, you'll see the product funnel that I have for website and weekend. So here it is. So since I've had Groove, I had 9 sales. These were refunds that I had to test the cart. So I was purchasing, I think I purchased it 4 times just to be double sure that it was actually working. But when you go into manage products, go into here. So this is the product, website in a weekend, and you can customize it. There's just so much awesome stuff in here. You can set the pricing. You can set affiliates. So if you want someone to promote it, they can make a little bit of money off of it. Payment gateways, the contents of it, the checkout experience, the order bumps, the funnel. I have no idea about any of this stuff, guys. I have learned because of Groove, and it just walks you through. You don't have to figure out, well, how do I tie it all together? It just goes step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5, and there it is. So that's really, really cool. You know, if you wanted to set up a store, when I was getting ready for this live, I have never set up a store before, so I won't pretend, but you just go to GrooveCart. It's as easy as clicking new store, and then you go through their steps and you set up your store. And you know, obviously you're gonna have to create the product or do print on demand or whatever you're wanting to do, create the designs for it and that sort of stuff. I'm not gonna wait for that to load. GrooveMember. So this is where my course, this is for memberships and courses. So for courses, you can go over to, so these are the members in Website in a Weekend. If I go to content and memberships, you can see, so for Website in a Weekend, I can go to Open Builder. So this is where all the stuff is housed, okay? This is where you build your course in GrooveMember. So here's what it looks like on the back end. So if you're a member in my course, this is what you will see now. And it's very easy. Look, I just go into lesson 1, welcome and getting started. And there's my little intro. And then I embed the code. The video is hosted on GrooveVideo. You saw that app up there. And I put the code in there. And this is, this is day 1 for getting set up. You can customize all of this as well. So there's my bonuses down there as well. And it's all just laid out in a really handy dandy sequencing here with the course lessons, okay? All right, and I'm in the process, as I said, of setting up another mini course for teachers that find my content that want to get hired into online ESL. Let me see if I can find it here. Yeah, it's going to be called Online Teacher Bootcamp. Anyway, files, if you have PDF downloads to host, it's all in here. And we'll go back over here for a second. GrooveVideo is also where my videos are hosted, so I don't have to use Vimeo or any other secondary platform to pay money for. It's all done right inside here. So here are all my videos for the courses. Yeah, it's really slick. And even though it is in beta, all these things are working just fine. So that's what you have available. Is there any questions? Anyone want to see anything else before I close up shop here? Okay, Yvette is asking, it does have 4 monthly payments. Invest in yourself, set aside $125 a week for 4 months, then you have it for life. That is awesome. Yeah, totally right, Yvette. I mean, it just, look, I don't like spending money, and I was set up on Kajabi. I was set up on ConvertKit. I don't like change that much, and I felt like I didn't feel like changing to something, and I was hearing all the hype about it, and it wasn't until I got the free account, because as I said, you don't have to purchase the lifetime. You can get the free account, you know, and just get started, play around, go inside, take a look at what it offers, and start building your website for free. Literally, if all you want to do is build a website, you don't want to sell anything or do anything like that, you can build a website for free. You won't have to pay. But if you want to do more and you want to have unlimited sites, unlimited funnels, unlimited pages, unlimited, you know, storage and all that kind of stuff, the lifetime is just, it was a no-brainer for me when I went, okay, Kajabi costs this much, multiply by how many months? I've literally paid for Groove in 6 months of Kajabi because it's $200 a month, and times that, well, I think I paid $149 at Kajabi. But anyway, whatever it is, it doesn't take long to pay for itself. And when you get into the Groove community and you start listening to the CEO, Mike Filsame, you listen to the others that are educating and supporting, and they are so passionate about this project. You know, this is not a fly-by-night company. They really are here to stay, and they are building every day. I think they did something like, if anyone knows, like Casey, I think they did 50-something million last year in sales. And so they are here to stay, and it's getting better every day. So it's an awesome, awesome platform. So for you that, you know, maybe kind of wanting to start, or you know, not sure where to start, just jump into the free account. Check it out and reach out to me if you're on the fence about, you know, the lifetime or not. I'm happy to give you another walkthrough, and, you know, from what I know about Groove, help to figure out if the lifetime option is a good fit for you or not, depending on what you want to do. But, you know, if you come to me and say, I want to build a business, I can't think of another place to send you other than Groove, because it's awesome, and it just keeps getting better. So Hello, Heather. Good to have you. If you're just joining, you missed all of it, but please do come back and or watch the replay. Yeah. Yes, Yvette says their affiliate program is amazing. They have for the free account, you can promote it for 20%. For the paid account is 40%. So yeah, great affiliate program. I didn't show you the affiliate side of it, but basically, if you've created something, you can list it on their marketplace and other people can promote it. You can decide how much that person gets for selling it for you, 50%, 20%, whatever it is. And you can be an affiliate for other people's products as well. So that's really cool. Yeah. Yeah, Casey says their affiliate program is awesome. Mark says, how about virtual tours as teacher tour guide? Yeah, I mean, I would say, Mark, probably your best bet in Groove for that is in GrooveMember. So that's the place where you would be hosting, your content itself. But you can sell anything you want in Groove. It will allow you to put a price on something, sell it, and get paid for something. And then you can send them to wherever you want. Groove just allows you to host your membership or your course or your, offering and sell it through there. But if you wanted to send them somewhere else, you could. I'm not sure if that answers your question. Yeah. Cool. Any other questions? Again, onlineteacherdude.com/groove. If you sign up with me, hey, reach out to me. I want to help you build your business and answer any questions that you have. So happy to help. Casey says, I'm not sure what they made last year. I totally forgot. Yeah, I listened to the webinar 2 weeks in a row because I was just so excited with all of the cool things that they're coming out with. I think it was like over 50 million that they made, but don't quote me on it exactly. But they are doing very, 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 very well. Thank you, Sadi, for joining. Awesome. Yeah. Okay, guys, we're a lot longer than I expected. Dana asks, does it cost per month for accepting credit cards, and is there a percentage charge? Okay, so let's just go over real quick, and I'll show you what it looks like. What is available right now? So if you go to onlineteacherdude.com/groove, you're going to be taken to the sales page. Okay. And then if you create, all you have to do, it'll tell you more here. Watch the video. It's awesome. It tells you what it replaces. It tells you what it can do. All that stuff, good stuff. You can put in your stuff here, create your username. That's another cool thing about Groove is like, if you have a free course, you can get the membership username and password created right in the sign up for the thing that you're creating, the membership, which is, I've never seen anyone be able to do that like that. Let me see here for the payment. Okay, I'm going to go to, let me see if I go to this one, what it actually says right now. So for the upgrade, okay, yeah, so it's still $13.97, and it's going to be around $299 a month. That's not going to come for a while, probably later on this year, if not early next year, but the beta is going to be around until everything is fully released. Let me see if I can find their monthly stuff here. Upgrade to lifetime. Okay, they have been increasing this quite often. So it is right now 5 monthly payments of, let me see here. Yeah, okay, here we go. So one-time payment of $13.97 or 5 monthly payments of $4.97. So I mean, almost double the price, but you do have that option. If you pay with PayPal and you've got good credit, there is a 6-month no payment with PayPal. And this is also really cool. If you don't know if you want to stick with it, you can get a 30-day money-back guarantee. So you could get a free account, then upgrade, and away you go. So that's really cool. Yeah. All right. Was I sharing screen? I was not sharing screen. I'm so sorry. I was not sharing screen. Sorry, guys. That was all for nothing. I wasn't sharing screen. Anyway, I explained it orally, so you at least you heard me. Okay, cool. Well, anyone else have any questions before we pop on out of here? Virtual tour of Groove. Yes. Oh, maybe you're asking the person that asked that question. Nancy says, hi, just jumped on. How would a complete newbie to online teacher just get an overview of where this could go? So it depends. If you're here for to get into online teaching, This is a platform for maybe doing a little bit more, right? So building a little bit of a business, dreaming a little bit bigger, maybe teaching independently, selling something, creating a course, creating an offering, building an audience, all of those things. You can get started with just getting hired to teach online at onlineteacherdude.com / well, click on the teach button or start now. I show you, a lot of options for different companies to get started with. Tim was great in his video, how to use Groove to build your business. Maybe check out the video from the beginning. Thank you. Thanks for the info. Thank you. Keish just said, could you do a video about Preply versus italki? Yeah, actually, I have a blog article actually that came out last week, Preply versus italki. So if you go to my website, click on blog, it's the latest one there. Thanks, Ben. Thanks for being here. Okay, cool. Well, it was so much fun talking to everybody. Lots of great questions, and I'll hang out for another minute or two if anyone wants to ask another question. If nothing else, go get the free account, and then if you're even like slightly piqued, if your interest is slightly piqued, I am a no BS kind of person. I am my real self. I don't sugarcoat anything. I don't, flowery. I don't do all that stuff or be salesy or anything like that. Like, I'm using it. This works. I know it works. I'm making money on it. I'm not having to duct tape other apps together. It's not perfect. There are bugs. There are glitches. It's in beta, but it's a one-time payment for life, and it is getting better and better and better. And I'm really amazed with what it can do. And even at its basic level, it does everything you want to start a business. And so, unless you've got like a multi-million-dollar or even $100,000 business somewhere else and everything is working hunky-dory and you're making thousands of dollars every day in sales, I would say stay there because not everything's working in Groove, right? So like a lot of the webinar stuff and the help desk and those things they're not up, they're not active. So I wouldn't move everything over from somewhere else. But the reason why I don't have my website on Groove at the moment is because I rank well in search for certain key terms. And I'm hesitant about moving my established brand site with great keywords and good optimization onto a platform and lose all of that. So I'm still researching how to do that properly. But eventually, of course, I will. And if I wanted to build a brand new website from the ground up, 100%. I would do it on Groove. And they're working on their SEO. It's all really good stuff. They've got the best of the best in the industry, on their team. So it's awesome. And from what I know about one of the guys, Simon, he was one of the big Google SEO guys that created the search SEO stuff for Google. I'm Simon Leung, so you can look him up. He's on their team. John Cornetta, Mike Filsame, just Google the founders, do some research into what they've done. It's a pretty awesome product. Yeah, so there we go. That's it. Thank you everybody so much for being here. Yeah, again, onlineteacherdude.com / Groove. Shoot me an email if you've got a question about your business, you've got a question about, is this gonna work? I'd be happy to answer, or if I don't know, which I don't know a lot, I will try to find the answer for you and help you out as much as I can. So this was a longer one, but lots of great info if you're wanting to build a business or start something from the ground up. Hope it was valuable. Hope to see you again next week, same time, same place. Have a wonderful week, everyone, and I will talk to you soon. Take care.